All right. So, just want to start this off by saying, first and foremost, I am not a mechanic. A lot of this I've been learning pretty much as I go. Kind of become a YouTube mechanic warrior. So everything I've learned has been basically through the internet, maybe a phone call or two to my brothers. They're the motorheads. I'm not. Anyway, working on a 2004 Hyundai Sonata, the GLS V6 2.7 liter engine. Do not ask me what the hell all that translates to. All it sounds is like somebody had a lot of time in their hands to just name a goddamn engine. Hey, it gets me A to B. Till about this year, I really didn't know much about operations on the car, and to be honest, I still don't. I'm just figuring it out as I go. Like many of you who are probably doing this, guess what? The shops, some shops, really suck. I actually called Hyundai in the Lehigh Valley Auto Mile over here. I live in Pennsylvania, and called them up. Mechanic returns my phone call, which is nice. I appreciate it, but then tells me that it's actually by the timing belt. So I basically took off the serpentine belt, took off the covers and everything, the pulleys, just to get to the timing belt, only to realize that it's not there. A couple other diagrams said that it was under the battery. Guess what? Or by the battery. Not there either. The connector is actually, let's see if I can get the picture of this here. I'm going to move this shield. I actually started doing work already, but I figured I'd take this opportunity to see if I can help somebody else out. So let's see. All right. So actually, yeah, you can. There is the connector. Straight up there. I actually had replaced it already, but now I am going to. It's still not starting. It turns, but it's not turning over. So I, have the sensor for it, and let me tell you, those little code sensors that they put in, great little device. Love it. But anyways, here's the end. Here's where I had to replace. It's a bitch to get to from the top, so I would suggest lifting the car and getting to the bottom. It's a little easier. So we're going to zoom out here. We saw this right here, as I was messing around with, is just the heat shield. Basically, I moved it out to get to the starter, because here's where it's actually located. Let's see if I can get up in here. And, perfect. Yes, I can. Great. Look, on the top right, you'll see if you look, on the right side, you'll see a, basically wire with a yellow, looks like a yellow tape on it. Well, that is right underneath it. You'll see the connector, and then you'll see where the crankshaft positioning sensor goes in. Now, in there is where I have to get to. But in order for me to get there, I have to remove, ta-da, the starter, which is covered by the heat shield. So the starter itself has big screw here, has one behind it. It comes off relatively easy. I'm going to come over here. I want to show you something else. If you look right here, there is a little, on the left side, there's a black plug, which I already disconnected. And under the black cap here, there is another nut that I have to take off as well. Once I disconnect those off and I take the screws off the bottom of the starter, or on the starter, it'll come right off, and I'll be able to go ahead and reach right into the CKP sensor and change it out. Again, I'm not a mechanic. This is something that I'm doing myself. You guys want to go ahead and leave comments? Great. I would really appreciate it. Obviously, you're going to get those assholes that are just going to, have nothing better to do except, be internet warriors, because, hey, they're, let's just face it, losers. So, guys, if I'm, other mechanics out there, anybody else trying to do what I'm doing, hey, here's what I'm trying to get at. If this helps everybody or anybody, perfect. That's exactly what I want. So I'm going to cut it short. Just going to replace it. Not a big deal, to bring you through the whole process. But again, we'll have to disconnect, this black plug, which I already did, and then disconnect under the rubber cap here, and then come underneath and take care of the, here we go. We got one here, and then we have another one behind it. So it's back here. You can feel it. I'm not sure what the millimeters are. I don't remember all that stuff. I just pretty much do it as I go. And that's it. So we got to remove that. Everything else, take the heat shield off, pull it down, and then replace it. So I hope this helps somebody. because honestly, I only found one other person on YouTube that pretty much did a picture, not a did a decent job of describing, but hey, I figured it out at the end. So I'll put his page on the link or the description below. Other than that, hope you guys have better luck, and I hope this makes your job a lot easier. Again, 2004 Hyundai Sonata, GLS, 2.7 liter engine, and here we go. See if we can get this fixed.